Hey guys, the Turquoise Beast here, and today I'm going to be testing the Aston Martin Valhalla concept car in multiplayer in Asphalt 9. The car is on a free try at Golden Max, and I have made it turquoise using that very useful glitch. It is at Golden Max, and it's very good at that. It's a new King of A class. It's a pretty good top speed, a great acceleration, good handling, and a mediocre nitro efficiency. But however, that nitro efficiency is pretty good for its class and its rank. So let's move on to our first race. Our first race is here in Himalayas, mountain poles. The car, first I would like to speak about its appearance. It looks like a platypus. Yeah, that's all I would say. It looks like a platypus, and overall I don't like the look of it from the behind or from the side, but it looks extremely good from the front. And now it's nitro. All cars shoot out their nitro behind and it pushes them forward, but this car, it has a weird nitro. It looks like hair being blown up by a hair dryer. Yeah, it looks like that. And what is it supposed to do? Nitro is supposed to push your car forward, and if the nitro is going up like this, it will push your car downward, and that is of no use. That's not the case. It's a very good car, and yeah. Now here someone had overtaken us, but then they got physicked and they wrecked back there. So as I was saying, this is King of A class. There even we had a bit of trouble with that wall. And yeah, it's a King of A class. It's gonna be extremely good. I am already missing it from its free try. I'm never gonna drive it again and all that. I absolutely just loved it. Though it may not look good, it may look as if it's gonna puke at you from the behind. It's an extremely good car. Its top speed is not that great for Class A, though it is very good. It does seem fast, but the McLaren F1 LM is faster. Now the McLaren Speedtail. The Speedtail special event has come out, and I did some calculations and I figured out that I would be able to complete at least 150 stages. That is 125 stages more than I usually complete. So I managed to complete 25 or so stages usually, and that this time I'm going to actually concentrate on this special event because I'm able to go ahead a lot. It is not, I'm not gonna get the car or something like that. It requires too many blueprints. It requires 85 blueprints. I may get somewhat like 15, no, not even 15, below 10 blueprints, somewhere between 5 and 10 blueprints. But the other rewards are pretty lucrative, and there are some token rewards as well. Now why do I need those tokens? Well, because the McLaren F1 LM Grand Prix is coming up. That's going to be a King of B class, and I'm going to try and unlock it. I'm going to try very hard to unlock it because yeah, it'll be my if I unlock it, it'll be my first special event car which I've unlocked. And if I come even close to unlock it, I will 2-star it using my tokens. To 2-star it, I will be needing on an average of 3000 tokens or something. Currently I have 2500, so those tokens will be pretty useful for me in the upcoming months. Now in the previous race in roller coaster ride, it was pretty simple, and you may notice that in most of these races we are pulling away at the beginning, and our top position is going pretty much unchallenged till the end. In the last two races there was a bit of resistance, but then the other players ran into some bit of trouble, like one of them wrecked, one of them disconnected and all that. So I have managed to get some pretty good wins. And if this car is driven properly, you can get extremely ahead in the beginnings. So this is an absolute gem of a car, and those who manage to max it, even those who manage to unlock it, they can do great things with this car in Platinum League. But of course there's that tiny little problem of fuel slots. This car, as most other high-end cars, has just 3 fuel slots and it refills in like 6 hours or something. So that's a problem, and that's why it helps to have a good range of multiplayer cars. It is useless to have just one or two because the fuel runs out pretty fast, and so you won't be able to use it a lot. So I have never gotten beyond gold league before, and that's because of the same reason. Now if I manage to 2-star the F1 LM, that will give me 3 fuel slots. My 3-star Corvette Grand Sport will give me 4, that's a total of 7. And I don't know why, I am hoping for the next season to be a Ferrari season or an Italian season or something. That is because I know that if that is the case, the Legend Pass car is going to be the F12 TDF. Now I have enough blueprints for that, so that if that is the case, I will be able to max it, and now that will be my third multiplayer car for Gold League. So that will give me a total of 11 fuel slots for one session, and that is going to help me get into Platinum League pretty fast. In Platinum League, I have nothing but my 4-star P1. I hope I'll be able to max it out someday soon, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Now, in this race, it's a pretty good battle between these three other guys in front of me and me. So, this I did some mistakes around here, and those guys pulled away. But it turned out that they were not really that experienced players. They didn't know the best route. They took the route with the bigger radius, the wider route out there, and then I just passed them all by taking the shorter route. So that was epic, and that was a very good moment. And yeah, my next video is going to be about the Apex AP0. It's also in the same way. Free try at multiplayer in Golden Max. It's a pretty good car, and I won't say anything about it as because it may be as a spoiler to you guys. And now that is it's really weird for a new car to be released like that, but it was released as a car hunt car. I mean, that has never happened before. You can only get that car in its own car hunt, and I don't like car hunts. They are very, I don't know, that they take too many tickets. One race takes 2 tickets, and the drop rates are also pretty bad. If you don't even get guaranteed blueprints unless you have like a specified car or something, you get only one guaranteed blueprint for the first time you race, and that is not a very good system according to me. Now here in this race, though we ran into a couple of troubles, we are still in the lead, and here we hit the wall again, making us slow down a lot. But the thing is, why I hit the wall there is because the route which I took is extremely better. It's very faster than the other routes which the other players took, so that allowed me to take an extremely good lead, though I was like playing really bad. So here I did a respawn as well, but still the others are not even on the map. It's very rare that something like this happens when you're playing bad and but still you win by a good margin. So we take the win in this race, and now for our last race in New York. What else I would like to speak about? That's about it. So I'll give my general review about this car. Yes, it is a king of Class A. That is for certain. Now, its top speed is very good. Its handling is amazing. It's extremely fun to drive. I love to drive it, and I'm really missing it because its trial series is over. Its special event is over, and I didn't manage to get a single blueprint for it. I was hoping I would get like 3 or something, but then they seemed like a waste of tickets, so I didn't even go for it. And the top speed, oh wait, I spoke about the top speed already, sorry. The nitro, it could have been better, but good nitro efficiency, good top speed, good handling, good acceleration, all of them together is a lot to ask for, and I'm pretty happy with all Gameloft has given us. The handling, yeah, I spoke about that. And the acceleration, is not that good for Class A, but Class A is famous for having amazing acceleration. So this car is pretty well rounded. That's it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Signing off, the Turquoise Beast.